and a big welcome back to the Wee Lardo channel. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about my new cookbook that I've just released over my website. It's called the Scottish Tearoom. It is packed with delicious home bakes, traditional and modern style bakes, and they're all inspired by our many visits to the Scottish tea rooms all across Scotland. So we are always popping into tea rooms at the weekend when we're out in our travels up in the Highlands or over on the coast and stuff, and we have been to so many tea rooms in the last few years with the kids, and the inspiration for this book comes from all of that. So in a typical Scottish tea room you will find Scottish traditional bakes, and you'll also find modern day creations as well, and a good cup of tea of course as well. So I'm just going to run through the recipes. I've got them all written down here. So we have the Picaithly Bannock. It's so delicious. It's like a traditional Scottish shortbread which is made with candied peel, almonds and things. It's lovely, and it's made in a shortbread mold, but you can just make it in a tray if you want to as well. Apple and walnut ginger cakes, one of my favourites. It's so nice to have when apples are in season in September, and with the walnut and ginger flavours. It's super delicious. Wee Dundee cakes, so I've taken the larger Dundee cake recipe and converted it into a smaller cake recipe. So they are really nice because we can never get through a massive Dundee cake, and these wee Dundee cakes actually make really nice gifts as well, so they're lovely to share with family. We've got raspberry buns, a really easy recipe to make, and they're filled with jam and icing on top as well. Scotch border tarts, a lovely one to share with family. It's quite a big tart, so I would advise sharing that one. It's really nice though, packed with dried fruit, lovely crust, and it's got icing on the top as well. We've got Scotch pancakes, of course, lovely to have with a cup of tea, and you can also have them for breakfast as well. They are quite small, so if you're making them, don't be put off by the 2 tablespoons worth that's going in the pan. It does look small, but they do kind of get a bit bigger. Marshmallow roll, it is one of my daughter's favourites. Every time we're in a local baker or a deli or something, she always picks up a piece of marshmallow roll. I love marshmallow roll as well. It's super easy to make, and there's actually no bacon involved in that, so it's a really nice one to make with the kids. Marmalade cake bars, they are really nice for the kids' pack lunches and stuff as well. And it's lovely to make when you're making marmalade in season. Cream scones, absolute essential for an afternoon tea tower. Really nice with whipped double cream and strawberry jam as well, or any other jam for that matter. Honey and nut cake, and that is the recipe that is actually on the cover of my cookbook. So this is the printed version of my cookbook. It prints out really well, by the way, and this is just draft copy as well, so you don't have to use lots of ink when you're printing it out. You just set it on draft and off it goes. So yeah, honey and nut cake is an absolute favourite. That's a picture of it there. Really good. All of these bakes would make lovely gifts, by the way. I know I said the wee Dundee cakes would make lovely gifts, but they all would make really nice gifts, or if you're making for a bake sale or something as well. Coconut and cherry cake, absolute favourite. My mum always had a coconut cake in the kitchen when we were young, and it reminds me of her. It's made with jam and coconut, and oh, it's so good. And there's cherries throughout it as well. Oti Biscuits, a super easy recipe. They're nice. It's probably the only savoury kind of type of recipe I have in here. They're all quite sweet. They're nice served with cheese as well. You could also serve them with a little bit of jam too as well, and butter. Celtic Cakes, they are lovely. Really easy to make, and they're nice little pattern on the top as well with the cross. Butternut Scotch brownies, they are super sweet, so they come with a super sweet warning. They're crunchy and they are delicious. Just make sure you take them out of the oven in time, or they will go super crunchy. Jam tarts, another really easy recipe. In fact, all the recipes are so easy to follow. Date crunchies, they are lovely as well. They have like oats on, they're 2 layers of oats with a date paste in the middle. Really nice, really traditional bake. Chocolate crunch bars, they are super delicious as well. It's almost like a tray bake, and you always see a load of tray bakes in the Scottish tea rooms as well. So as I said before, they're all super easy, and you can print it out on A4. It prints out really well, and that's a copy of just hide all my notes there. That's a copy of the contents page as well. And of course you don't have to print it out if you're using digital items in your kitchen like an iPad or something. You could just view it on that. The price of the book also includes any future amendments, so if I spot any mistakes, I did go over it a million times, but if I do spot any mistakes and I have to amend something, I will send out the book again, or if I include any new recipes in the cookbook, I will also send you out a new copy as well. So the price includes any future amendments of the cookbook as well. So I hope you enjoy your traditional Scottish tea room cookbook. If you do go on to purchase it, I will be sprinkling a few of the recipes out of the cookbook onto my YouTube channel, so keep your eyes peeled for those, just for a wee taster of what's inside the book as well. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that's purchased it so far. It means a lot to me, and it just helps me work on my channel and gives me the opportunity to bring more recipes to you guys as well. So I hope you enjoy it, and I also have my Scottish Christmas cookbook available over on my website as well, with Christmas coming up as well, and it is super affordable at $4.99. It's actually still been on sale since last Christmas. I never put it up at the full price because it was quite a small book, so I just wanted to keep it at that price. So if you do want to get ready for Christmas super early, I know we don't want to mention Christmas yet, we're only in August, but yeah, that's also available over in there. And if you can't afford the cookbook, don't worry, there are so many recipes available for free over on my website, and there's also my free traditional Scottish cookbook available over there as well, and you can pick up a copy of that completely free on the front page of my website. Just pop in your email and I'll also add you onto my email list as well. So take care everyone, and thanks a lot for all your support. Bye bye.